It is God who gives us the ability to gain wealth. It is God who gives us the ability to go out and come in every day healthy, safely. Like, it's God who gives us that privilege. It is not a right. When God says that his word is a lamp unto our feet and a light to our path, are you in his word? You may say that you trust God. You may say that you have faith in God. But when's the last time you allowed him to talk to you? Now is that time. Now is the time that God has assigned for us to pay attention to him, to look to him, to look for his miracles, to look for his opportunity, to look for his way for us. Because I'm telling you, if we all were to just close our eyes to what we see and open our eyes to who God is, to his purpose for us, we will see his purpose in this. Because I'm telling you, there is an opportunity in every obstacle. Hey y'all. So I'm hearing a lot of people who are hecka stressed right now. It's understandable. Some people are out of work indefinitely already. Some people feel like that's right around the corner for them. Others are running whole businesses and they've had to lay a lot of people off and disappoint a lot of people who have families. Or worse, they've had to shut their doors completely. If this isn't you, I know that you know somebody who is going through this right now. So please go ahead and share this video with them, because I just want to give you guys a few tips on how to adapt to change. A lot of changes are happening right now. This is an unexpected season of change for everybody around the world. We have to kind of adapt to a new normal, at least a new temporary normal. And so I just want to give you guys some tips on how to get past this initial stage of fear and uncertainty, and steps that you can actually take to reclaim your life, to reclaim your power, to feel more sure about the future, about your future particularly. So number one, do not ignore the signs. Do not ignore any warning that you might have of change coming on the horizon. Be aware, start preparing for it now. If you're somebody who is surrounded by coworkers who have been let go, number one, make sure that you're offering support to them. Make sure that you are there for them, because that might be your portion next. And you're gonna want people to be there for you as well. But also for yourself, think about what this will mean for you, how much longer you think that you have in your position, in your business, how much longer your business can keep their doors open, and prepare for that season where you may not have the same income coming in on a reliable basis. Although a lot of the time you can't really prevent what's gonna come to you, it's important to come up with a game plan for the inevitabilities. Make sure that you are prepared to do what you need to do to survive this emergency, to survive this global pandemic. We are testing the emergency preparedness of every single government agency on the federal, state, and local level, and the emergency preparedness of every business, nonprofit organization, and individual around the world. Just be proactive whenever and wherever that you can. Do not take anything too lightly. Number two, understand the changes that you see. In regards to business, the coronavirus is something that's affecting every single business, every major economy around the world. Not only is it affecting economies very significantly, it's affecting whole industries, global industries such as travel, tourism, hospitality. It is now not only the responsibility of the governments around the world, but these industries, these individual businesses, these individuals, people, we need to understand what's going on around us, to understand the changing needs and priorities of the people around us and the consumers around us. For those of us who have our own business or who are wanting to start our own business, we need to understand what there is demand for right now and what there just isn't demand for, what there is supply of, and who we can distribute that to. We need to understand who is in the position to buy, who is in the position not to buy, who do we need to stimulate so that they can start to spend again. And that is all of our responsibilities. We need to all understand what's going on around us and the changes that are happening around us so that we can get past this initial shock, this initial fear, and get back to looking for not just treatments, but cures for this virus and viruses that will be similar, and viruses that can affect us on a global scale like this has, and get back to making money, get back to stimulating economies. Number three, don't be afraid to learn something new. If you are a business owner, but you can no longer sell at a brick and mortar location anymore, then it's time for you to learn how to sell online. If you are a teacher or a professor who is teaching in a physical classroom, now it's time for you to take that training course yourself. You need to download that new software that will help you to reach your students effectively. If you are on work furlough already and you've been laid off, now is the time to get certified. Now is the time to pick up a new skill, something that can generate new income. This is the way we all need to be thinking right now. Number 4, keep your eyes open. There is an opportunity in every single obstacle. While it's important to be sensitive to your neighbors, to your community, and to everybody that's going through it right now because of this virus, it's also important not to focus on the problems, not to focus on the negativity. Because if you're so focused on the reasons why you can't succeed, why you can't prosper, you'll never succeed and you'll never prosper. You do have to keep your eyes on your opportunities. You know, I have a manager who she's very careful about her words. When she's talking about somebody's performance, or if she's talking about, you know, the performance of our property compared to others, she will always say, you know, we did really well here, we did a great job here, but there was still some opportunity here. And so she's very careful not to say, you know, we did badly here, this is where we failed. She will never look at it that way. She'll always look at it like an opportunity. If it's a learning opportunity, then we will learn from it. If it's an opportunity that for something that we can turn around, we'll turn it around. But never look at something like this is the end of the road. This is where it all stops. Instead of keeping your eyes on the closed door, make sure that you keep your eyes open for the window of opportunity. I say this with humility, knowing that it is only God who gives me good health, and I know that He can take it away. Don't be so focused on the plague, on the disease. Focus instead on the miracle. Look for that miracle. Although the world seems to have stopped already, I'm telling you, it is just an illusion. Debts are still piling up. There may not be any late fees, but you're still gonna have to pay those bills. We need to become creative, and we need to look for the opportunities to make up for lost income in this time. And number 5, have faith. We do not walk by sight, we walk by faith. We do not focus on what we see around us, we walk by faith. Faith in what? In the fact that all things work together for the good of those that love the Lord and are called according to His purpose. In the fact that God is a rewarder of those who diligently seek Him. He gives us the ability to gain wealth. If we seek His kingdom first, we will have all other things added to us. And if His eye is on the sparrow, we know that He watches over us. Look, 1,000 may fall on your left hand and 10,000 on your right hand, but it will not come near you. Only with your eyes will you see and behold the recompense of the wicked. Keep your head up, you guys. There is a light at the end of every single tunnel. Keep your eyes open to the opportunities, to the miracles that are coming your and my way. God is so good at all times. His goodness is not reliant on the things that we see. It's not reliant on the global economy. It's not reliant on what disease may be spreading. It is reliant on who He is as God and creator of all. And something that my mother said is that we are seeing a lot of people being humbled right now. We are seeing a lot of companies who were prospering, who are doing so well, come to their knees. And I don't wish for this to happen to anybody, but it's important for us to also take a step back and think about the fact that it is God who gives us the ability to gain wealth. It is God who gives us the ability to go out and come in every day healthy, safely. Like, it's God who gives us that privilege. It is not a right. And although we all may try to eat right, we all may try to live as healthy as we can see, because of this virus, we can see that it is all in God's hands. And so I give all glory to God, because this is a time also of reflection. A lot of us have a lot more time right now to meditate on God, meditate on His word, meditate on His purpose for our lives. Sometimes we get so caught up in what's going on around us, and sometimes change is needed to push us in the direction that God has for us. When God says that His word is a lamp unto our feet and a light to our path, are you in His word? You may say that you trust God. You may say that you have faith in God. But when's the last time you allowed Him to talk to you? Now is that time. Now is the time that God has assigned for us to pay attention to Him, to look to Him, to look for His miracles, to look for His opportunity, to look for His way for us. Because I'm telling you, if we all were to just close our eyes to what we see and open our eyes to who God is, to His purpose for us, we will see His purpose in this. Because I'm telling you, there is an opportunity in every obstacle. That's the truth. And God willing, I'll see you all on the other side. I pray for mercy, for health, for safety for all of you, as I pray that you're praying for me as well. Thank you, guys.